Hello everybody and welcome to beautiful Del Mar, California. We're out here at the San Diego Surf Cup, the 2004 Surf Cup. Man, this has just been an unbelievable day all around here. A beautiful tournament of events. Right now we have got the San Diego Surf facing off against the Independence. Independence, of course, wearing their usual yellow jerseys and black trunks, while San Diego Surf wearing the traditional all-white uniforms. Surf, of course, going right to left on your screen. Going through the rosters here for the San Diego Surf. Wearing number 1 is Michael Chen. Number 2, Cole Rajwani. Number 3, in goal today, Brett St. Pierre. Playing on that defensive line is Max Wittenberg wearing number 4. Alongside Max is Ian Buchanan wearing 5. Playing forward today is Matthew Kelly wearing 6. Number 7, Sean McCroskey in midfield. Back on the defensive side of things, Andrew Cox is wearing 8. And Tyler Laird, wearing number 9, is playing midfield. As a forward today, Patrick Davis wearing 10. Also Thomas Velasquez wearing 12. John Aguilar wearing 13. And Alistair McCormick wearing 14. That is your San Diego Surf. This is the boys under 11. And going through the roster for the Independents, wearing number 15, Jason Orgel. Wearing number 10, Emilio Garcia. Chad Gomez wearing 13. Number 4 is Mike Rivas. Carlos Valenti wearing 17. Number 9, Adam Llamas. Number 6, Jose Mora. Number 14, Matt Ramirez. Miguel Dominguez wearing 7. Andrew Nova wearing 3. Willie Talerva wearing number 1. And Osvaldes Yinez wearing number 8. That is your Independence Soccer Club. Right away, we started with a little bit of action right around midfield. San Diego Surf battling their way upfield. A little bit of crowded action around midfield. Now looky here, we got a little San Diego Surf action inside the 18, and the keeper comes way out. There's a whistle on the play. I believe the keeper had possession of that ball, which is going to create a whistle on the play, and the Independence team will take over. So a free kick for Independence brings the ball back around midfield. In this 0-0 ball game of the 2004 Surf Cup. Patrick Davis trying to work his way inside the 18, unsuccessful though. Here comes the Independence, although not before Ian Buchanan, wearing number 5 over there on the far side of the field. There's like a brick wall back there, man. Nothing's getting by him. So the big Patrick Davis once again right in the middle of things. See, Davis is one of the bigger fellas on the field. He can definitely use his size and his body to his advantage, and being a forward up there, we'll see how much of an advantage that will be for him today. So there will be a couple of substitutions here. It looks like number 8, Osvaldes Yinez, coming into the game. And Matt Ramirez exits the game for Independence, so a throw-in on the far side of this field for Independence. Independence now threatening with a little bit of pressure, looking for a give-and-go action. He has him down the sideline. There's a crossover to the middle. They got 2 men there. There's a shot on goal off the sidebar, picked up and scored by Independence. Independence taking an early lead in this 2004 Surf Cup, 1-0 in the first couple of minutes of this game. Looked like the Surf may have had a chance to escape a threatening situation there, but the ball ended up hitting off that side crossbar right into the foot of one of the Independence forwards. So a 1-0 lead for Independence. Here we go, just minutes into the first half. This is Scott Hall for George Langevin Video Productions. We're coming to you from beautiful Southern California. So a quick change of possession on the far side of the field around midfield. Patrick Davis trying to battle his way in there. That Independence team, though, really quick on their feet. Independence, not the largest team in the world, but they look like they are just as quick as can be out there, scurrying to the ball as fast as possible. At this point, they're just out-racing the San Diego Surf. They seem to be winning quite a few more balls in the Surf. Although here comes Patrick Davis. Looks like there was a foul on that throw-in. Looks like he came off to the side of his body just a little bit, just enough for a whistle and a change of possession. So once again, Patrick Davis in the thick of things. Not getting much help from his teammates at this point. He's getting swarmed by a couple of yellow jerseys out there. And a beautiful clear out by Independence. They have an opportunity for a breakaway down the far side of the field. It's a 2-on-1 situation. Max Wittenberg trying to break his way through, unsuccessful though. And here comes Sean McCroskey. McCroskey doing what he can to outlet that ball off the knee of Independence, and a throw-in for the San Diego Surf. So a crossover to the middle and a save by the Surf's keeper. And a big outlet way past midfield. No one there except a yellow jersey. So out of bounds, Surf takes over. And a beautiful second effort by Andrew Cox. Cox back to his feet again with another throw-in. He has a couple of men open there in the middle. Patrick Davis is available, as well as Sean McCroskey. He chooses to go backwards with it, and a little looping ball into the middle, hoping that someone was going to be there. Unfortunately, only the keeper was there. So here comes Independence. Oh, looks like he led himself just a little too much with that pass. That's Jose Mora. Mora tried to lead himself as he was dribbling the ball downfield. It was just a little too far away from his body. There's a crossover to the middle. And unsuccessful on scoring there, but once again they'll have a second chance. Independence now really showing their strength on the offensive side of this game. They're having some nice high crossovers from the outside into the middle. And with the size advantage of the Surf, you would think that they would be very successful in bringing that ball out after a high crossover. We'll see if that continues through the second half of this game as well. So Patrick Davis racing after the ball, and a wise decision from the Independents to just outlet that ball right to the outside to let their teammates come back into position. So the San Diego Surf proving that they too can put some pressure on the Independents. Looks like Patrick Davis just tripped him from behind a little bit, and I think he is just a little disappointed in himself for that. So Independents will take over with a free kick just inside their own territory. And a wall of Surf right there, blocking that ball all the way back to the keeper. And the keeper just outlets it just past midfield. Once again, Surf racing towards that ball. A beautiful touch pass up the sideline. These guys are battling it out. This is getting very physical. Looks like there was a call on that play, a whistle offsides, possibly inside the 18. So offsides is a call. San Diego Surf will take over just outside their own 18-yard line. And the speedy Independence team is really showing off their speed, man. This is just unbelievable how fast they are. They seem to get to every ball first. There's a little crossover into the middle, blocked by the big defensive wall of the San Diego Surf. So a corner kick for Independence. This will be their first corner kick of the game. And a beautiful one right over to the middle, off the leg of number 9, Tyler Laird. Emilio Garcia for Independence with the corner kick. Independence lining up right next to the goal. There's the kick. It's right in the middle and right into the hands of the keeper, Brett St. Pierre. St. Pierre with a big throw out to the middle finds Patrick Davis. Davis unable to gain control of that ball. And here they come again. Andrew Cox down the near side of the field. He has 2 men in the middle, and it's broken up by number 15, Jason Orgel. So the Surf with a big chance here to bring the ball into the middle of the field, which they haven't done successfully just yet. It looks like they're looking for a couple of substitutions as well. They're trying to get a couple of fresh legs in the ball game. So Patrick Davis comes out, as does Matthew Kelly. We'll get a couple of fresh knees back in the game here. Looks like Alistair McCormick will enter the game. He'll be on the offensive side. I think the Independence guy there got confused. He thought the referee may have been his teammate because he passed it right in between his legs. Of course, wearing the same colors as the referee, he may have gotten a tad confused. It was an excellent pass right to the referee. Unfortunately, he doesn't play for him. So we'll have a substitution. Looks like number 17, Carlos Valenti, will enter the game for Independence. And a big kick from Independence brings the ball to about midfield. And the Surf now showing their intensity and their desire to win as they bring the ball inside the 18. They're right at the top of the key there. Some good footwork, fancy footwork, as the ball gets broken up by Independence. Thomas Velasquez for the San Diego Surf, quick back on his feet. Once again, the Surf crowding a little bit in the middle, looking for a little bit of an outlet, and they get him. There's a little pushing and shoving going on. The referee lets it go, and this game is getting physical, folks. So Independence will take over with a goal kick deep in their own territory. You can see a lot of Surf out there, very spread out. Independence is just looking for a teammate at this point. Nice footwork there as the ball runs up the sideline. It's going to be a race to the ball before it goes out of bounds. Not in time, so the Surf will take over deep in their own territory with a throw-in. McCormick just trying desperately to bring that ball upfield. And a big throw-in from Independence. Surf once again trying to gain possession of that ball. Just outlet it up the sideline. Unsuccessful though, as Independence takes over. The ball rolls out of bounds, so that'll bring on a goal kick for the San Diego Surf here in the 2004 Surf Cup. This is Scott Hall for George Langeman Video Productions. We're here with a 1-0 lead, Independence over the San Diego Surf. Only minutes remaining here in the first half. The Independence showing that they are just a speedy, quick, very, very good footwork team. You can tell that they've played together for quite a while. They seem to know each other's actions and know each other's moves. And the Surf now with good second efforts, and that's what it's going to take for the Surf, is second efforts and third efforts here. Because Independence seems to get to a lot of balls first. And it's up to the Surf to keep that intensity and that desire in those second and third efforts. And that's what's going to help them win this ball game. So the Surf with a quick outlet pass, just trying to clear the ball out of any danger. This is a beautiful outlet, rolls just down the sideline, just past midfield. Unfortunately, no Surf were there to capture that ball. So Independence now bringing the ball inside the 18. A beautiful touch pass just outside. And it looks like there was a whistle on that play. I believe that could have been offsides. So the Independence now showing off their footwork. There was a pass right through the wickets of McCormick.
He was by himself. You saw that? Carlos was by himself when he kicked it back.
So a goal kick from the Surf rolls out of bounds. So Independence, once again, keeping this pressure and keeping this momentum going here in the first half. So far it's been all Independence, as Surf is playing quite a defensive game. We'll see if they can turn things around here momentarily. The Surf battling, and there's a big crossover to the middle. Couple of guys shot their heads up for a head ball. Fortunately, no one was able to touch it, so the ball rolls to the far side of the field. Here comes Independence once again, right at the top of the 18. And San Diego Surf take over, looking for an outlet. There's a flag, so the Surf will take over. Surf regains possession here in the first half of a 1-0 game in the 2004 Surf Cup. So a wise play from the Independence defensive men, just kicking that ball out of bounds, letting his teammates come back and regroup. See the Surf just clustering right around the ball. And at this point, they really desperately need to spread out and use the entire field as two Surf go down. Now Independence battling their way through. He's got two men, one on each side. Couple of available choices. There's Osvaldo Inez trying to cross the ball into the middle and blocked by that wall of a defense of the San Diego Surf. The Independence just trying to cross that ball over the middle. There's a shot on goal just wide. And a substitution for Independence. Miguel Dominguez coming into the game. So the keeper deciding at this point who to pass the ball to. Looks like there was a handball there, but play continues. There's a shot on goal just wide. Jose Mora right there for Independence. It's a beautiful crossover, but the keeper did a nice job of coming out, way out of his position to actually cut down the angle of the shot. So a goal kick for the San Diego Surf. Successfully outletted towards the outside of the field. And the Surf with a big throw in, right back to him. These guys are just slowly bringing the ball downfield, except Independence takes over there. The Surf looking to outlet, they do so. Right over to the side, but the speedy Independence team recaptures the ball, saves the ball from going out. Once again, Independence right inside the 18, looking for an opportunity to cross it into the middle. There's a shot on goal, just wide. Goalie Brett St. Pierre is getting a workout back there, making some beautiful diving efforts. He's just doing a wonderful job. As many shots as there's been on goal today, he's only let one go by, and that's the only goal has been scored so far. It's a 1-0 game here in the first half of the 2004 Surf Cup. So the San Diego Surf now, with some beautiful footwork, bringing the ball upfield, going right around three of the Independence defenders, finally getting broken up on the fourth. And McCormick looking to bring that ball out of a cluster of players, and does so very successfully. Here comes Michael Chen. He has a couple players in the middle. He's choosing to take it by himself. And the Independence team comes over and clears it out for him. It's another big shot by Alistair McCormick way outside the 18. And McCormick knocks that ball out of bounds. So a throw in right to the head of McCormick. And back to Independence as that ball rolls out of bounds. And there's the whistle, folks. That's halftime. Independence leading 1-0 over the San Diego Surf. We're at halftime of this 2004 San Diego Surf Cup. I'm Scott Hall for George Langeman Video Productions. Stay with us, folks. We'll be right back with the second half.
Thomas and Ruben. Okay, because Thomas was making that run on that back leg. Okay? You guys understand? Keep working hard. You're doing excellent. Okay? You just have to make sure that whoever's playing in the center, okay? Alistair, Sean, whatever Tyler was in there, my center mid. Okay? The central mid position. You guys got to make sure that 17 and 10 are picked up. Okay? Because several times you guys are just like running out, forgetting where those guys are, and they're switching it to the other side. And they're getting a free look. Okay? You don't want to give them a free look. Okay?
What's the score?
It was another 3 guys.
Then it came across
You were second, yeah. You kind of like fell. Yeah, but you just got to make sure that somebody stepped up on that guy a little bit
Welcome back, folks. We're here at the second half of the 2004 Surf Cup. We have the San Diego Surf and the Independence. Independence took an early 1-0 lead within the first couple minutes of the first half and unable to capitalize on any of the other possessions that they had. Of course, the Independence carrying pretty much most of the momentum in this game. San Diego Surf pretty much played a defensive first half. We'll see if they can turn some things around here in the second half. In the first 20 minutes or so of the game, San Diego Surf only had probably 2 or 3 possessions that had an opportunity to score. But the quick, the speedy, the extremely fast footwork of Independence has been too much on the defensive side for the San Diego Surf. But here they come, the San Diego Surf right away, right over the middle to Patrick Davis. He has an opportunity for a shot, and there's a shot. Score! San Diego Surf ties this game up within seconds. That goal was made by Thomas Velasquez, wearing number 12. Velasquez just went right down the field, almost completely uncontested, alongside Patrick Davis, and had a wide open goal to shoot with. So a 1-1 game now here in the very beginning stages of the second half. And what do you know? There's Velasquez again. Velasquez all over the place like a cat out there. So now it's the Independence's turn as they bring the ball inside the 18. A beautiful crossover. And Ian Buchanan, one of the defensive men for the San Diego Surf, almost scored on himself there. So he was just trying to kick that ball out of bounds and let his teammates regroup back onto the defensive line. And he actually almost scored on his own goal there. But luckily for him, now it's just a corner kick for Independence. And there's the kick, right over to the middle. A head ball up over the top of the crossbar and out of bounds. So the Surf now with a goal kick. Very physical game. You can see these guys are just battling for position, using their bodies extremely well, just shielding the ball. There's Velasquez down the sideline. A crossover to the middle. There's a shot on goal blocked by the defensive line, and another crossover as that ball goes out of bounds. Scooped up readily by the keeper, Brett Sampier. So the Surf now putting a little bit more pressure on in the second half, not playing so defensive. And Velasquez racing after that ball, trying to keep it in bounds. He was completely uncontested by any of the Independence defensive players. Unfortunately for him, he was not quite fast enough, so Independence will take over with a goal kick. And a big kick it is, bringing that ball just to around midfield. And we may have an opportunity for a breakaway situation here. The speedy Max Wittenberg all over the situation as he kicks that ball out of bounds and waits for his teammates to regroup. So the San Diego Surf just tied this game up 1-1 here in the second half off a beautiful goal from Thomas Velasquez. So Independence here with a throw-in, looking for a big one, and a head ball right to the middle of the field. There's a shot on goal just over the crossbar and out of bounds. That has got to be the second or third time that's happened to the Independence team within a matter of 5 minutes. These guys are just getting unlucky with that top crossbar. So a big goal kick from the San Diego Surf. There's Velasquez showing off his fancy footwork. Not quite fancy enough. Looks like Jason Orgel stole that ball from him, and a big crossover into the middle, shot on goal, but there was a whistle on the play. I believe there may have been a man offsides. So the San Diego Surf will take over with a free kick just outside their own 18-yard line. And the kick is knocked down, regained by the Surf, and a big looping ball from Independence. Trying to cross that ball over the middle, but a line drive and a collision there, right in the middle of the field, right by the goal. And the Surf now looking for a give-and-go opportunity to Velasquez, unsuccessful. And the Surf now, it's a race to the ball. Independence, once again, beating out the Surf down the sidelines to the ball. Big Patrick Davis coming over to help out on the defensive side of things. So the Surf playing the defensive route. And a big kick from Independence right over to the middle. Not getting by that brick wall of a defensive line there by the San Diego Surf. These guys have really tightened up their defense here in the second half. The Independents showing that they're having trouble now, even getting inside the 18. Anytime that ball comes inside, the Surf just outlets it right away. And here comes Patrick Davis, battling his way down, but stolen away by Independence. So as we pause for action, I believe there might be a substitution on the San Diego Surf side. Looks like Patrick Davis is coming out of the game, and number 3, Brett Siempre is coming in. And a big swing and a miss by Andrew Cox, which leads the Independents for an open opportunity. There's a shot on goal and saved. He tiptoed his way around the goal line, and he kept that ball in bounds. A beautiful save from the San Diego Surf keeper. The Independence is just relentless right now. They have another breakaway, a shot on goal, score! Adam Llamas. Number 9, Adam Llamas with the score to break this tie game open 2-1. So about halfway through the second half, the Independents take a very nice 2-1 lead, very timely. As the San Diego Surf now, realizing they might be in a little bit of trouble, they need another one of those quick goals that they had just moments ago. And the Surf now, here comes Brett Siempre, battling his way down the far side of the field. A lot of back and forth, but Velasquez comes out on top as he barrels his way down the sideline. Right quick to the ball is Velasquez, trying to cross the ball into the middle. And a big shot on goal from way outside the 18, like Andrew Cox trying to just plow his way through. Once again, the ball comes back to Cox. And here comes Independence now with a big crossover to the middle. The keeper better come out, and he does. So the keeper with a quick outlet right into the head of the Independence team. And Independence with another crossover, a shot, score! Independence now with 2 quick goals here in the second half. Makes this a 3-1 game. That goal was scored by number 7, Miguel Dominguez. So the San Diego Surf now in a bit of trouble here halfway through the second half. Realizing down 2 goals, they really need to put together some offensive aggressions and bring the ball upfield. They're playing a very strong defensive game, but there's only so much they can do at this point before Independence just walks away with this game. Looks like there'll be a corner kick now for Independence. They've had a couple of very nice corner kicks and brought the ball right over the center of the goal. We'll see if they can do that again. Here comes a corner kick. Not a bad one. They tried for a bicycle kick. The ball gets tipped just outside the 18. The Independence with a nice back pass and a big ball off the head. Right off the head of number 7, Miguel Dominguez. So close for a 4th goal of the game. So the Surf showing that they too can put a little pressure on the Independents. It's like Sean McCroskey battling his way down the sidelines. And a wise play from Ian Buchanan to just knock that ball out of bounds. Miguel Dominguez was right there. He came from about 5 strides behind him. He almost actually got that ball. And here's another crossover. And a big shot on goal from outside the 18 just goes wide. So it looks like we'll have a couple of substitutions on both sides. Number 4, Mike Rivas, comes into the game for Independence. And for the Surf, Brett Sampier comes out of the game. Looks like Cole Rajwani comes into the game on the defensive side for the San Diego Surf. And a big kick by the keeper, interrupted though by the Independents. And a little collision just inside the Surf territory from Michael Chen. No whistle on the play, so ball continues. Michael Chen now has an opportunity for a breakaway, but the speedy Independence team just gets back on defense so well. You can see how as soon as the Surf gain possession, 3 or 4 of the Independence teammates just go bolting back into position. The Independents with a big outlet, trying to gain some possession here. The Surf just relentless. They have a wonderful defensive line, and they are absolutely just blocking every ball that comes past. I'd say just past midfield. So Independence now looking for a big crossover. They have it. Unfortunately, he does it just behind his teammates. Looked like they were trying to pass that again to the referee. And a big crossover to the middle, right into the gut of San Diego Surf's keeper. And a quick outlet over to Velasquez. Little touch pass, give and go. There's a whistle on the play. That'll be offsides. So Independence takes over with a free kick. That would have been an excellent opportunity for the San Diego Surf. Unfortunately, offsides is a rule that we play by here at the Surf Cup. So another whistle on the play. And Independence will take over with a free kick just outside the 18. Rather, an offsides call was made, so the Surf will take over possession. A quick little pass just upfield over to Sean McCroskey. And Velasquez once again showing off his speed down the sideline, making a nice play around a couple of defenders. He has an opportunity to cross the ball into the middle, has guys there as the ball rolls out of bounds. Velasquez had 2 or 3 players there. It looked like Alistair McCormick was there as well as Sean McCroskey. So now a corner kick for the San Diego Surf. And a short one, a touch pass back to him. A big kick into the middle. We'll have a second opportunity as the ball gets cleared out by Independence. So the ball is changing possessions quite frequently, which is advantageous for the Independents since they have a 2-goal lead. And right now, Independence, once again, the keeper staying home. There's a shot on goal just wide. At that point, I thought the keeper probably should have come on out and cut down the angle on the breakaway. But he decided to stay way back in the goal, and the Independence forward, number 7, Miguel Dominguez, who already has a goal today, just missed the goal by about 2 feet. Michael Chen now has his chance for a breakaway. Little bump in there is a shot on goal, just wide. Blocked by both the keeper and the defensive men for the Independents. And there's a breakaway once again. Number 4, Mike Rivas, trying to work his way downfield. The keeper came out very successfully. So another breakaway opportunity for Independence. At this point, I think they're just realizing that the Surf's defense is playing so far up that they can just touch the ball over the head or through them and hope for a breakaway opportunity without being called offsides. They've had a couple of chances for that exact opportunity just moments ago. And here comes Independence again, trying to find Rivas. And there's a whistle on the play. I believe offsides was called. So the Surf will take over with a free kick just inside their own 18. So Velasquez making a diving save to keep the ball in bounds, but none of his teammates were there. In fact, it was only Independence around him. And the Independence team now just working their way upfield, inch by inch, foot by foot. And a big shot outside the 15, tip deflected, just wide. Sometimes those tips and deflections are some of the hardest to stop because you see the ball coming in on a certain line, and you see the ball on a perfect path, and then at the last second, something happens, someone's foot touches the ball or someone's knee might deflect the ball in a certain way that completely obstructs your line of vision, and the ball just is so difficult to save. So the keeper there for the San Diego Surf got very lucky off that deflection that it just went a couple of feet wide. Looks like there was a man down. Velasquez, the speedy Velasquez, shakes it off and stands back up. So a corner kick for Independence, right over to the middle, a head ball just outside the 18. Independence just, I mean, they just won't let up on this pressure. And a crossover to the middle, and the Surf just trying to do anything at this point to keep the ball outside of the 18. There's a head ball right inside the 18. They have an opportunity for a shot on goal. And unsuccessful, broken up, and there's Michael Chen. Michael Chen chasing after the ball. Like McCormick just barely missed that head ball. And a shot on goal, and another shot off a deflection, and a score, once again, by Miguel Dominguez. Just as I was saying moments ago, those deflections are so difficult to judge. And Independence right there takes a 4-1 lead off of a deflection, actually a knockdown ball from the keeper who made a beautiful save from the San Diego Surf. And then Miguel Dominguez was right there to clean up any of the crumbs that were laying around. So the San Diego Surf now trail 4-1 with only minutes remaining left in this 2004 Surf Cup. So the Surf now have an opportunity. There's a shot on goal, saved by the keeper. They have a second chance. Michael Chen is right there. And once again, they'll have another opportunity Velasquez not quite quick enough this time to get to that pass. So the Independence just doing a wonderful job keeping the ball out of their own 18. A little collision there as Velasquez tries to keep the ball in play. And the keeper for Independence just doing a magnificent job coming out of his position to make these plays. He is just doing an excellent job cutting down angles of every breakaway and using his whole body to defend these balls. Looks like there's some substitution for the Independence. Coming into the game is number 8, Osvaldes Yanez. Short little goal kick there to Andrew Nava. And the San Diego Surf trying to, I guess, put a lot of pressure on the Independence as they were playing all in the Independence territory. Independence now trying to put a little bit more pressure on the Surf. Not that there hasn't been enough already in the first half and the second half for that matter. So here comes the Surf with a goal kick. And a big chip shot over the head of the keeper and out of bounds. So now the keeper will wind up setting the ball up, it looks like, for a goal kick. Unless he touched it. No, I guess he did touch it, so this will bring on a corner kick for Independence. And a head ball, shot, score! Another goal and a beautiful corner kick and a wonderful head ball right into the middle of the goal. That goal was scored by Emilio Garcia. So now Independence takes an unbelievable 5-1 lead. And there's the end of the game, folks. After a very even first half, I mean, it was a 1-0 game going into the first half. The Surf came out in the second half looking like they were actually going to be able to make this a very close game, tying the game up 1-1, and then just as quick as they scored, the Independence came back and scored four more goals within a matter of about 15 minutes. Goals were scored by Emilio Garcia, Adam Llamas, and a couple by Miguel Dominguez. So the Independence really just proved that they were quicker, a little stronger, a little faster, a little more accurate, and kept that pressure on the Surf pretty much the whole game. The Surf, though, should not hang their heads one bit. They played a valiant game and absolutely just played a wonderful game on defense and offense. And you can see that actually they have just an absolutely wonderful time out here. They've had a blast at this 2004 Surf Cup. So the final score, 5-1. The San Diego Surf trailed the Independence pretty much the whole game. And there you have it, folks, for your 2004 Surf Cup. This has been a George Langevin video production, and I'm Scott Hall. Thank you for watching. Hello, I'm Scott Hall for George Langevin Video Productions, and we're here in beautiful Southern California, here in Del Mar for the 2004 Surf Cup. And I'm standing here with a couple of the San Diego Surf players. Guys, tell us your name and how old you are.
Ian Buchanan, I'm 9 years old.
Matt Kelly, I'm 9 years old. Patrick Davison, I'm 9 years old.
Excellent. Patrick, how do you feel like you guys did today? Did you have fun out here?
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about the game.
Well, I made a great assist and I played forward.
Excellent, fantastic. So what's been your best experience, your most fun time that you've had out here?
Just playing soccer.
Absolutely, good answer. Now what about you? Do you have a favorite moment of the whole day, of this whole tournament?
Yeah, when I score goals.
Absolutely, as it should be. So tell me, have you guys had a lot of fun out here?
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely. That's great. So do you guys have any favorite soccer players out there?
David Beckham.
David Beckham, he is the man. How about yourself?
Not really.
No? Do you like any great athletes?
No.
No, you don't like any athletes at all? You like yourself and the way that you play? Good, excellent. How about yourself?
I just like myself.
Okay, excellent. Well done. Well, we have a couple of the San Diego Surf guys here. We'll be right back with a few more. And we're back with 3 more of the San Diego Surf soccer players. Guys, tell us your name and how old you are.
Max Wittenberg, and I'm 9.
Tyler Leary, and I'm 9. Michael Chen, and I'm 9.
And Michael, what grade are you in?
I'm going into 5th.
You're going into 5th grade. So how long have you been playing soccer now?
This is my 3rd year.
Your 3rd year. So did you feel like you guys had a really good chance out here? Did you feel like you did a good job?
Yeah.
And what was your favorite part of today's game?
Oh, when we scored a goal.
Absolutely. Now, how about yourself? What grade are you in?
I'm going into 4th.
You're going into 4th grade. So how long have you been playing soccer?
4 years.
4 years. Do you have any favorite soccer players out there that you look up to?
David Beckham.
David Beckham. So did you see that movie, Bend It Like Beckham?
Yeah.
What did you think of that movie?
It was good.
All right, excellent. So now, what grade are you in?
I'm in 3rd, going into 4th.
Going into 4th grade, the monster 4th grade. So do you play soccer at school?
Yeah.
And how long have you played?
Like 6 years.
All right, so out of this whole San Diego Surf Cup tournament, what was your favorite part?
I have to say when I headed the ball away from the goal.
Sweet, when was that?
This game.
Fantastic. So did you have fun out here today?
Mhm.
Excellent. Guys, thanks a lot, and great job today. We'll be right back with 3 more of the San Diego Surf. And we're back with 3 more of the outstanding San Diego Surf soccer players. Guys, tell us your name and how old you are.
I'm Andrew Cox, and I'm 9 years old. I'm Tommy Velasquez, and I'm 8 years old.
John Aguilar, and I'm 8 years old.
Excellent. Now, 8 years old. How you must have been playing soccer now for what? 6 or 7 years at least? How long have you been playing?
3 years.
For 3 years. Wow, you guys look so experienced out there. So who's your favorite soccer player?
David Beckham.
Oh, of course, he's the man. How about yourself? How long have you been playing soccer?
5 years.
5 years. Holy smokes, you must have started when you were about this big. Is that right? Yeah? All right. So what was your favorite part of this whole tournament?
When I scored goals.
Awesome. So how many goals have you scored in this tournament?
About 6.
About 6 goals. I was going to ask you if you can count that high, if you have that many fingers, because you scored so many, right? Yeah, okay. All right, now how about yourself? What's your favorite part of this whole tournament?
My favorite part of this whole tournament was being able to participate.
Excellent. That's a very good answer. So did you have a lot of fun out here? And what was the most fun that you had?
The most fun that I had was scoring goals.
Absolutely. Great job, guys. Well done today. You played a wonderful game. We'll be right back with the final 3 San Diego Surf. And here we are with the final 3 San Diego Surf soccer players. Guys, tell us your name and how old you are.
I'm Cole, and I'm 9 years old.
I'm Sean, and I'm 9 years old.
I'm Brett, and I'm 9 years old.
Now, Brett, what position did you play today?
Forward and goalie.
Now, how did you feel back there in the goal? You had a lot of pressure put on you today, didn't you?
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about that. How exciting was it back there?
Well, there were a lot of shots and, yeah, kind of made me nervous.
Made you a little nervous back there? Well, it should. They were a good team, and they put a lot of shots on you, but did an excellent job back there. How about yourself? How do you feel like you guys did today?
I feel like we did really good.
Yeah, me too. What was your favorite part of this tournament?
I don't know.
You don't know. How about just having fun and playing with all your teammates? You think that was a fun part?
Yeah, that was one of them.
Absolutely.
I don't really have a favorite part.
Okay.
I liked it all.
And that's a great answer. Now, how about yourself? Step right up here so the camera can see you. We got to get you in the spotlight here, young man. All right. What was your favorite part of this tournament?
My favorite part was working with my teammates.
Great job. So did you have fun out here? I mean, was this something that really excited you today?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. What was your favorite part of this specific game out here today?
Probably playing my position.
Uh-huh. Excellent. Well, guys, well done. You did an excellent job. The San Diego Surf, although they lost the game 5-1, they played a wonderful game against a very difficult opponent. And most of all, you can see by the smiles on all their faces, they just had a great time out there. And that's what this is all about. This has been a George Langevin video production, and I'm Scott Hall. Thank you for watching.